Hello, Kaushik. Hello, Kaushik.
Hello. Yeah,
What
no,
happens?
sorry.
What
The
what happens?
internet.
Something happened in your side, Kaushik.
Yeah, yeah, I know. We lost internet.
Okay, okay, okay. No problem. So where I was, just discussing this one. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
see here, Kaushik. Actually, what is printf? Printf is the function which is used to print some information on the monitor. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Second, printf is the function to display the data stored into memory. What my point? So you can print
Yep.
the data on the monitor or some message on the monitor. But what about the scanner? A scanner is just opposite of that one. A scanner takes some information from the keyboard. When you type some information, that is stored into
It's an
the
input
memory.
function. Input
Yes,
function that takes
yes.
information from the
Excellent.
user.
Excellent. It is the input function, that is the output function. Means scanner is taking the data from the keyboard. When you type it, and the question is what? That data, that typed data is stored into a variable. Second time typed data is stored into B variable, etc. What my point or not? Second, suppose I have the three variables. So here I'm taking the C. Okay, and here I'm giving the message to the user. I enter three numbers. Okay, now what you have to do here, again you have to use a percentage D, and here again you have to use what? You tell me, ampersand C. What my point? So here means it will it will wait for taking the three data. Okay, after inputting three data, all these three data are stored into the RAM. What my point or not? Understand? So after this, what you are doing here, A plus B plus C. So now addition is done. Now you are printing that one. So you can give the message, the sum of percentage A, comma, percentage D, and percentage D equals A, B, comma, C. Like this. So I hope you get this concept. So just I'm saving this one and just compiling and just running. Now giving the message, enter three numbers. I am giving 2, second I am giving 3, next I am giving 4. Okay, enter. Why it is okay, no problem. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it is giving what? The sum of 2, 3, and 4 are equals 9. Hope so. In this way, you can write the program for so many numbers, different numbers. Now you tell me, any doubt do you have in this program, in the second program? Hello? Hello, Kaushik?
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
yes. Yes, I hear you.
Yes.
I think
I have a question. I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
So you can use, so let's say there are 20 variables. You can keep on
Yes,
using the afferent D, afferent D, afferent D, right?
yes,
Even
yes.
if there are 20 variables.
Yes, sir, don't worry. So I have the area chapter in the C. Okay, Miss, that is the sixth or seventh chapter. I will discuss in the area. Good question. If you have the lengthy, so many data, so obviously this is not possible. That's why Dennis Ritchie invented the area concept. What my point or not? So wait for the area chapter. I can't discuss that here because you are in the beginning level. Getting my point? Now,
Yeah.
any another question? Any another question?
No.
Okay, fine. Just starting the PPT again. So you have the basic understanding about this one. Understand? Now, next one. Now see here. Now this is the table which discuss about different format specifier. So among all these, you are only familiar about just you are familiar about only two, not 2, 3. Which one? Percentage D, percentage C, and percentage which one F? I told you. Percentage D format specifier is used for the integer data. Percentage C is used for the character data. Percentage F is used for the floating point data. Now you have the remaining things. You have to remember all this format specifier, which we will use in day by day in the coming chapter. Got my point or not? So in the previous, you are familiar about the different escape sequences, backslash n, backslash t, backslash a, backslash v, etc. But here you are going to learn different format specifier which is used in the printf scanf as well as in the scanf function. Understand the points? Any question? So percentage s is used for the string, which we will study in the string chapter. Percentage p is used for the pointer, which we will study in the pointer chapter. Okay, so for the integer data, you can use either percentage d or percentage I. For the character, you can use what percentage c. For example, for 6 here, in the code book, I am making some change.
So all variables are declared with int.
Yes, yes. Here in this program, all are declared as int. Okay, so whatever your requirement, just you have to decide. I told you yesterday, you have to decide which data type is suitable here. Accordingly, you have to take. Suppose you are dealing with the salary, so obviously you should choose what the float data type. What my point or not? Okay.
Yeah.
Now suppose I want to give you some example for the character, but I will mention later. First, let me finish the theoretical concepts. So this time, I hope 3 or 4 already you remember. Yes or no? Am I right or wrong? Percentage C is used for the character. Percentage D is used for the integer. Also percentage I you can use. Percentage U is used for the unsigned decimal integer. Yesterday I told you, if you have the unsigned data type, then it is better to use the format specifier percentage U. Got my point or not? Having any doubt? Tell me.
No.
Okay. Percentage
No.
O is used for unsigned octal. Percentage X and capital X is used for hexadecimal. Percentage F for the floating point, S for the string, P for the pointer, and again E is also used for the floating point. Now next I have what? So see here once again, Karthik, sorry, Kaushik, these format specifier are used in the printf. Now 80% similar. This is used in the scanf. So, Mr. Too much similarity. Almost, Mr. Both are the similar. Only few changes you have. What changes here? You have the extra things: percentage G, percentage G. Okay, I have all the same things. So once again, percentage C is for the character. If your scanf wants to read the character, then you have to use percentage C. Okay, if your scanf function wants to take the integer data, then you have to use the D. So almost similar. Understand? No need of writing, Miss Water. Remember this one. Only you need to remember this one. Got my point or not? Okay. Now see here. Now see here. This is the example. So you have to focus here. So what is the topic? Formatted input and output. Okay. So see here. A percentage WD means what? Means it is better to give you some examples so that you can better understand. So see here, just a minute. Yes, Miss, I want to stop here. First, I want to give some examples so that you should first be familiar about the question program. So see, on the basis of this, I want to give you some questions. Questions on C. Okay, so very first question, I want to give you what? Very simple. But for this, you need to, okay, no problem. No, you need to get some more concepts. Okay, so don't worry. You are not in the position to tackle that one. Okay, fine. Let me continue that one. Okay, so see here, first focus here. A formatted integer input. What do you mean by percentage WD? This is the syntax concept. And if W stands for some number, 2, 3, 4. So this is the style for using percentage 2D, percentage 3D. What happens, Kaushik? Here, actually, you are restricting the user to supply the data. Remember,
Mm.
you are restricting to supply the input data. For example, suppose this is the case 1. When input data length is less than or equal to the given field with 2, the input values are unaltered and stored in given variables. For example, Kaushik, suppose user enters here 6 for the A and 394 is for the, it is okay, everything is fine. Again, you have the problem, Kaushik.
I'm trying to understand it. So WD, the W restricts the user from inputting, and you're already putting in the number.
I hear too much sound from your side, Kaushik. First, rectify that one.
Hello?
Yes, again getting some disturbance.
Okay. I'm sure, but can you hear me first?
With disturbance. I'm hearing, but with disturbance.
Can you hear my voice? Because I have a
Yes.
connection.
So why it is happening all the for the what Karthik? There is no disturbance, but in case of you, is getting disturbance so many times.
I think it's because I'm using a different computer than Karthik.
So you can use the same system, both of you, for the online class.
I'll use it. But is WD, so W you can
Again, no, Kaushik, I'm being disturbed. Again getting sound. Now it is clear.
Hello?
Yes, now it is clear.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Can I ask?
Yes. So see here, First, let me explain this
So
one.
for the after WD, you said it restricts the user from putting in their inputted variable.
Yes, see here. Yes, Miss. Just
here.
first, let me complete. Miss, I want to restrict the user. Means user can't supply the data more than 2 digits. In case of the first one, percentage 2D, user should not input the data more than 2 digits. This is my requirement. In case of the second data, a percentage 3D for the B, means I want, means user can supply the data 3 digit or less than 3 digits, but not more than 3 digits. This is our requirement.
Wait,
so in this case, again getting problem.
Oh no, I'm annotating.
It is okay. What
Yes,
this point?
okay.
So see here. Now see here is the case 1. When input data length is less than or equal to the given field width. Okay, so the input values are unaltered and stored in given variables. Suppose user enters 6 for the A and 394 for the B. Now you tell me. And here W is what 2 and W is what 3 here. So what happens? No problem. 6 is stored into A and 394 is stored into B. There is no problem. So what is the case 1? If the input data length is less than or equal to the W which you supply here, then there is no problem. Understand the points? But when problem arises, just observe what you are doing. You are doing something. I'm getting some message. What you are doing?
I know. I'm annotating the screen. I'm taking notes. I'm annotating.
Okay. Miss, I'm getting some information message or message. Okay, so focus on this one. Don't worry, Miss. If you see, I can share each and every slide on the WhatsApp. Don't waste the time on this. First, concentrate on the concept. Now, see on the case 2. Suppose user enters here 639 for the A and 456 for the B. Get my point? Now you tell me. And what is the W for the A and what is the W for the B? You tell me.
Okay. So
you tell me. For the A, width is what 2, but user enters here 3 digit number. It is valid or invalid?
Invalid.
Invalid means I am restricting. So in this case, what happens? Suppose only first two digits, that is 63, is stored into A. Understand the points? But and 9 is stored in the B. Rest is ignored. So this is the what confusing points. Means 9 is stored into the B and 456 is what ignored. So this is the point. Remember. So what is the benefit for this one? Suppose means I don't want to for the user, means a user can enter any data, means I don't want such thing. User can enter 3 digit data always, or 4 digit data always, or 5 digit data always. So I have to supply the width as the 2, 3, 4, etc. What we want. What my point? Whenever user cross the limit, then what happens? What happens in that case? Yes, only the corresponding 2 digits is stored and remaining is ignored. What? So case 1, it is clear no first. Just go through all of it. Go through this one. Case 2 is clear no.
It's clear, yeah.
Okay. Suppose I am supplying here percentage 2D. I am supplying here percentage 5D. Now what happens? What is our target? Percentage 5D for the first one. What happens?
Percentage 5D.
Yes.
Then 2 will go into then 2 digits, the first 2 digits will go into 2D, and then the next 3 digits will go into 3D.
No. Actually, I am wanting means user can enter any data having or less than 5 digit, either less than 5 digit or equal to 5 digit. But they must not enter what is 6 digit data, 7 digit data means more than 5. This is our requirement. Got my point or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so very simple one, this one. Now, so this is what formatted in integer input. Now, next one, just look at the output. So previous was for the scanf, yes, but now this is for the what printf. So remember, again, you can use such syntax in the printf statements. So looks like this. So the variables values are percentage 3D, percentage 4D, and AB. What happens in the case 1? So again, miss, I'm restricting, miss, what happens, some information is printed on the monitor, but in which format that is printed. So I just describe that one. Just discuss case 1, case 2, case 3. First, focus on the case 1. When the length of a variable is less than the width specified value of variables are, suppose A equals 78 and B equals 9. And what is the W? Percentage 3D, percentage 4D. Got my point? So in this case, what happens? Means output is A equals space 78. Underscore symbols are spaced. And B equals what? Space 9. Means if you count total, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, how many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, due to this one, 3 and 4.
Wait, will they be spaces or are they zeros?
Which one?
When printed, you see the underscore, right?
Not. This is just showing you. Underscore is not printed. Actually, a space is printed. Underscore is the symbol here to explain you. Here in the bracket, I have underscore symbol are spaces. What we are going to know? So a space 7, 8. In case of B, a space 9. Because you have here 3D, you have the here 4D. What my point or not? And what data you have in the A and B? 78 and B contains 9. Okay, so this means you will look in the different way. So you can use such things, such syntax in the printf also. Any doubt in the case 1? Any doubt in the case 1? Suppose I am asking the question, if I have the value in the A 7, 8, 9, then what happens?
In value A 7, 8, 9.
Then what happens?
The 3D will take it because it's 3 numbers.
Yes, means no space is printed. No space is printed. What my point? Okay, fine. So you get. Now observe the case 2. When the length of variable is equal to width specified, then value of variables are equals to what? Same. Means there is no space. 783, 9876. What my point or not? A equals this, B equals this. So there is no problem. So case one simple, case two is also simple. If there is a less digit, then a space is printed. If there are equal digits, then directly that digits are printed. Got my point? Now discuss on the case three. When the length of variable is more than the width specified, value of variables are suppose 7832, and what you have here 3D. Then what happens in this case? There is no confusion because this is not the scanner. This is a printf calls it. In the printf, no digit is discarded, no digit is ignored. Means all are printed. Understand the point? So you have to remember such points. But in the scanf concept is totally different. Yes or no? In the scanf, what was happening? Means you are simply restricting.
The last
Yes.
digit to be tossed into the B value.
Okay. So means in the scanf that matters, but in the printf that is not mattering. That doesn't matter. Yes, in case of case one, you have to means it is printing the space if you have less number of digits. So I hope first understand very carefully formatted integer input and formatted integer output. Did you take the screenshot for these two?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So any doubt? Can I proceed on the next?
Yep.
Okay, fine. Now we have formatted floating point numerical input. Now this is the case for the floating point data. Totally different. Again, confusing. But if you have the confusion in the previous one, then you will get the problem. So just I'm telling you first digest this such things, previous one. Okay, then jump in here. Again, what is happening here? Syntax is same. Percentage WF in the scanner percentage 3F, percentage 4F, and percentage A, percentage B. Now, what you want means what which type you are giving the restriction to the user. Just to see here. Here W is the integer number specifying the total width of the data, including the digits before and after decimal and the decimal point. Cosec, see here in the decimal data. Okay, means in the fractional data we have the point. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Before a point, decimal symbol, we have some digits. Yes or no?
Yes.
After the decimal digits, also sorry, after the decimal point, again I have some digits. Yes or no?
After the
After the point also I have some digits. Yes or no? Yes. Now you tell me, Mister, you have to count each and every. Mister, total digits before the point, total digits after the point, and the point itself including. So you have to count how much this is. So this is your W. So total is the W. Got my point or not? Okay, so 3 means what?
When counting numbers, you also count the decimal point?
Yes. Means before decimal, after point, including point. So the total is the 3. In case of the second one, total is the 4. So remember first this concept. Here W is the integer number specifying the total width of the data, what including the digits before and after decimal and the decimal itself. Now, what is the case one? Just I'm explaining. Suppose when input data length is less than or equal to the given width, values are unaltered and stored in the variable. Means there is no change. Example, suppose user enters for the A only 5 and user enters for the B data 5.92. Now you tell me, in case of the 5, what happens? What is the output? Actually 5.0 is stored into A. Why 5.0? If you are counting 1, 2, 3. So you have the total three including all things. Getting my point? Okay, so there is no problem. Means 5 user enters simply A, but actually 5.0 is stored because you used here format specifier F, percentage 3F, percentage 4F. But in case of 5.92, so in case of 5.92, how many total count? Total count how much? 5.92. Total how much?
4.
4. And what you have here? Percentage 4F. It is okay or not? So what happens? There is again no problem, means 5.92 is stored into B. So what difference you are watching? User enters for the A only 5, but 5.0 is stored. User enters 5.92, but okay, no problem. 5.92 is stored into B. Now I'm question. Just discuss on the case two. First case one is clear now. But overall, you have to make it total 3. You have to make total 4. If it is less, what happens? The point 0, it is supplied by the system. Remember the point. Suppose I am giving the example. In case of the B, I am the user. I am giving only 5 for the B. Now, what is stored in the B? You tell me. I am the user and I am storing the data only 5 for the B. So actually, what is stored?
4.
No, you are confused. 5.00. 5.00 is stored.
Okay.
You have the confusion, of course. Just not. See here. Okay, not this one. Suppose this is the variable A and this is the variable B. Means I am the user, assume. So for the A, I am storing, and what is the format for the A? Percentage, percentage 3F, yes. And what is for this one? What is for this one? Percentage 4F. Yes. Now I am the user. I am giving the supplying the data. For the A, I am supplying the 5, and for the B, I am supplying the 2. Now you have to answer what is actually stored.
In the 5.0, and then
Actually
in the
stored.
2 is 2.00.
Now, just I am answering. So in this case, for the 5, what is actually 5.0 is stored into A. And for this one, what happens? 2.00. 2.00 is stored. So just you count here. 1, 2, 3. So 3. Now in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here 4 is made. What my point now? Okay, so it is done. Now I'm taking another example. I'm giving 1 here, and for the B, I'm giving 2.1. Now, what is actually stored? Yeah, you tell me.
1.0 and then 2.10.
For the one, what is the D? D is what 3. So you have to make total 3. That is 1.0. 1, 2, 3. 3 is done. What my point? Now in this case, what are you telling me? 2.1, what is 10? So just count 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is a completed node. So if the system will complete total 4, complete total 3 by including the 0, means by supplying the 0. I hope it is clear. I'm taking another example. Suppose I'm taking the 2.1. And for the B, I'm giving what? Suppose 22. Now you tell me, what is actually stored? Remember, you just supplied these two data, but these are not stored into A and B, according to this one, because you supplied such syntax. So what is actually stored here?
2.1.
2.1, it is okay. Okay, next, or this.
22.0.
Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yes, now you get the concept. So I hope you get the concept. Clear or not? So again, miss, I'm restricting the user. Okay, by mistake, user is supplying a different thing. So in this range, that is stored. Now you tell me about the case 2. You go through, please, and you analyze and you answer me. Case 2.
Okay, one input. Oh yeah, 5.93, and then yeah 3. So case 2, one, yeah, 5.93 is stored, 5.9, and then 3 is tossed in the other one.
So 5.9 is stored, means 3 is ignored. Okay, but in the B, so this is the confusing. Actually, 6.5 is not taken. So that is means the data left into the first one that is taken. So 3.00 is stored into the B. So what unpredictable, which I am not wanting. So such is the case. Understand the points? Just like in the previous one. Okay. Now, did you take the screenshot for this one?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now, same thing for the output. This was for the input, missing the scan app, you use such syntax. Now I'm using the same syntax into the what output is doing. But here syntax is changed. We have percentage W and F. Now, what concept is totally different. So for example, printf A equals percentage 4.1 F, B equals percentage 7.2 F. Now, what is the meaning of this one? Try to understand. So first go through. Here, W is the integer number specifying the total width of the input data, and N is the number of digits to be pointed after decimal point. So W is same like the previous one, so total, including point, what including left side, including right side. But N stands for what? Means the number of digits after the point. Only this is the extra thing. Getting my point? Or you can understand from the example, if the total length of the variable is less than the specified with the W, then the value is right justified. What do you mean by right justified? Means your actual data is printed on the right side. On the left side, a space is printed. Understand? So this is the right justified. What do you mean by left justified? Your actual data is started printing from the left side. What my point? Okay. Okay, now see, this is the example. Value of variables is what? Suppose A contains 8 and P contains I put 9. So when this printf is executing, what is happening? Output A equals 8.0. Why? And B equals this one. Try to understand yourself.
Yeah, I get it.
Understand the points? So in case of the 5.9, means 5.90, 1, 2, 3, 4. What I have total 7. And 2 is the what? Number of digits after the port. Yes, it is okay. So what is left? Just what 1, 2, 3, 4. Subtract the 3 from the 7. What you have the 3. So here 3 spaces printed. What getting or not? In case of 4.1, so what happens? 4 minus 2, that is 2. So actually what happens? 8 and this one. Actually, Kaushik, this output is wrong. Actually, it is printing a space 8.0.
Yeah.
Space 8.0. So 4, just matter. 4 is what? 1, 2, 3. No, not 2 space, 1 space. No 2 space, actually 1 space. 1 space 8.0. Just you count, you will get total 4. So this is a mistake also.
Class?
Just one. Sorry.
Is it time for Karthik's class?
Yes, I have the yes. So did you take this screenshot? Just you take a screenshot, another one also, and try to
Can
understand.
you send all of these formatted input output slides in WhatsApp?
Yes.
I took.
Yes. Yes, definitely, sure. Or you can take the screenshot. Can you take a screenshot? Yeah, this one.
Can you send it
But
to WhatsApp?
Okay, so after the Karthik class, I will send you. Okay, I'm just stopping the session. Okay, just work hard on proceed.
Okay, thank you. Karthik will come in 2 minutes.
Okay.